Today I have for you some very high-end looking handmade Christmas decor, very inexpensive and very easy. Let's get started. All right, so this one is very inexpensive. I'm just going to take one of these little plastic plates from the Dollar Tree. They're in the party center. And then this little jar also from the Dollar Tree. It had a little lid. I did remove that. I'm going to hot glue the jar right onto the plate. Then we're going to take some of these greenery picks that I get on Amazon. I use them all the time and I'm going to use 5 of them. I'm going to start hot gluing them right to the base of the jar. So basically I'm going to hot glue them all facing one way on the plate. To make it even more festive, I'm going to use some of these glittery red picks from the Dollar Tree. I'm just going to cut little tiny branches and hot glue them all around. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and I'm going to add 3 of these little pine cones and just hot glue them separately and evenly around the centerpiece. I thought it needed a little something else, so I decided to take some of this sticking stripe ribbon from the Dollar General, and I'm going to cut strips of about 3 inches long, and then I'm going to curl them and hot glue them all around the centerpiece. Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this. And to finish it off, I'm going to add one of these beautifully shaped candles from the Dollar Tree right in the center. And I think this turned out beautiful. I can see how 3 of these together right next to each other will look absolutely stunning. On last week's video, I partnered with Clarifon to give away one of these set of air purifiers, and we do have a winner. I am going to have it in a pinned comment down below, so make sure you check out that pinned comment, and if you are the winner, reply to that comment and we'll make sure to give you the set. For the next handmade decor, I'm going to take this decorative shelf that I recently thrifted for $2.99. I thought it was a great deal. It didn't need much to it, just a good cleaning, and we're going to turn it into a very festive Christmas wall decor. This $3 evergreen frosted berry pick I got at the dollar spot at Target. I'm just going to fluff it up just a little bit. Then I'm going to bend the stem and I'm going to thread it right through the bottom of the chicken wire, and that way it'll be secure on the bottom. I'm going to add a little bit more of these evergreen picks just to add a bit more fullness, as well as add some greenery that's hanging over, kind of like draping over the edge. I'm going to take this sticking stripe ribbon that I got, I believe it was Dollar General last year, and I'm going to do a double loop bow. I'm going to tie it in the center with some jute string, and then I'm going to place it on the left side of the greenery and tie it on the back. Waiting now for you to come. It's cold again, but I know we'll be warm, sitting by the fire and dream. Tell me again. I thought it needed a little something, so I'm just going to add one of these medium-sized pine cones, and I'm going to place it right in the center. And that was all that it needed. I'm going to take another one of these evergreen picks, and I'm going to place it in this tiny little vase from the Target dollar spot. And I'm also going to take this little wooden house from the Target dollar spot and dry brush some red paint, some chalk paint from Rust-Oleum, just to add a little bit of color and festive look to it. And that's it for this one. What a beautiful piece, and it was only $2.99, and it was a great flip.
And the stars up above are smiling when they see you holding me so near. I see snowflakes on the chimneys.
For the next handmade decor, I'm going to take two of these round pieces. One of them is a pizza platter from the Target dollar spot. It was $5. It's pretty solid and a pretty good size. For the next circle, I am going to take this chalkboard sign that I also got at the Target dollar spot for $3. I'm going to remove everything from it, and I'm going to attach them together using some wood glue and a large painter's stick. Then I'm going to brad nail it all around the painter's stick to secure everything in place. And then I'm going to give the back and the front 2 coats of Rust-Oleum chalk paint in the linen white.
Let's go outside. The snow is falling down and every child is having so much.
I'm going to take this leftover fabric from a tree skirt that I got a couple of years ago. Actually, it was last year. And I still have this little piece left over. And we're going to make a little hat for the snowman. I'm going to fold it and then just kind of bring it to the back, staple it in place. And then I'm going to then shape it kind of like how I want it to be seen. I just want this hat to kind of be tilted a little bit and then fold to the side. So I'm going to cut and fold and then hot glue as needed.
The snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas.
I'm going to cut off a piece, kind of like a round piece from this dusting mop from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to trim it nicely so that it looks finished. And then I'm going to hot glue it to the end of the hat. That way it looks like the little fuzzy part from the hat. I'm going to take this leftover infinity scarf from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to wrap it around the neck and then tie it and hot glue as needed.
So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh. I'm making plans for what we're gonna do. I feel so blessed that I can be with you.
I'm going to take some of this berries garland from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to wrap it around several times to the size of maybe a quarter. And then I'm going to hot glue 3 of them to the body of the snowman, and this will be the little buttons.
God knows that I've been longing for you. I just want to hold you close. You know the stars are shining just for you. Let's take a walk, and we can follow the moonlight till we reach a place we can stay. Maybe kiss a bit and dream away. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire.
I'm going to freehand a carrot nose here. I'm just going to lift up the hat just a little bit, and then using some acrylic orange paint, I'm just going to freehand the carrot, and we're not going to make any eyes, just the nose.
'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas.
And to finish it off, I added some greenery that I already had on hand. I just thought it needed a little bit of color and brightness to it. So I'm just going to hot glue a couple of these little stems right to the hat. And I think it turned out so cute. It's actually a pretty good size. It's maybe about 30 inches, 32 inches long. I think it's a good size and it's so festive. I love it.
Moment will fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you.
For the next handmade decor, I'm going to recycle this sign that I made about a year and a half ago. And it never sold, and I just thought I'd keep it because it was really solid wood and it was in really good shape. I'm going to give everything 2 coats of white chalk paint.
It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe, and I've gotten you
Once the paint was dry, I did distress the edges just a little bit to add a little bit of dimension and more of a distressed look.
a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow
I am then going to take this wagon that I got at the Target dollar spot for $5, and I'm going to screw it in to the left bottom corner of the sign. I'm just going to use 3 screws to be exact, just to put it in place. And then using my Cricut, I cut out the phrase, "Oh, come, let us adore him," which I thought it was very perfect for a festive sign for Christmas. And I'm just going to place it to the right side of the wagon.
It's Christmas, the first for you and me. The snow is falling down, and the storm is on its way. But as long as you're around, everything will be okay. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out in nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything to be perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first.
This little evergreen tree I got at the Target dollar spot for $3. I'm going to remove the buffalo check fabric. I'm going to fluff it up just a little bit. I'm going to place it right inside the wagon. Now to fill in the wagon, I am going to use some moss and moss balls from the Dollar Tree, as well as some glittery pigs to add a little bit of festivity to it, as well as some pine cones.
For you and me. Another year went by, but the difference this time is that ever since July, I've been happier than I have ever been. It's safe to say that my love for you is true. Tomorrow it is Christmas.
And we're just about done with this one. I think this one turned out so beautiful. It's one of my favorite from today. I think it is. But let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. I always love finding out which one is your favorite. Congratulations to the winner of last video's giveaway. And make sure that you message me and comment down below so that we can get you the winnings. If you are visiting for the first time, welcome. I hope you consider joining our YouTube family, and I hope you enjoy the video. And if you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. I am going to have a playlist here as well as another video that I think you're going to enjoy. Tons more festive decor for Christmas, so check it out. Click on one of these 2 links. I'll see you later and have a blessed day. Bye.
'Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas.